The ball, they won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it up.
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Carson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
At their own 27-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here's Allen to throw it. Completes it to Hardman. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, it's Carson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
On the carry.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Sack by Caleb.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Akeem Talib, the corner, with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game. When you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Geis, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He finds an opening past the 40. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you hear that combo play, right? In this case, his combo play is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep
in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Below Nichols. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
On any 1st and goal,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Phillips on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
30-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Dion.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And he fires one incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, Minshew to throw. On the slant, complete to Green. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Johnson, the ball carrier. He was brought down.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
David Johnson on the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 13.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On the handoff, it's Geis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Nick Kwiatkowski.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down.
Philadelphia.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They run it with Carson fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Geis. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 44, Allen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bilal Nichols picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown.
Allen's pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And
He gets it to Brown. Complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Allen now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. 16 yards of 1st down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the 2nd half with a run by Geis. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now a run with Geis.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The Colts leading tackler in 2019. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
They run the counter. Carson, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Minshew.
That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
This is Geis, and he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the 41, Allen, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Allen going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
1st down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Good for a Pittsburgh.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
10 at the 32-yard
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
Here's Minshew. And this one is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It'll be Minshew again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Get that!
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Watch the slant, watch the slant, watch the slant. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Minshew sets to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
10. Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 21.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Another nice pickup through the air.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20.
That's just the start.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete.
Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Minshew. And Walker with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
On 4th down, Minshew. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him in, complete. This is Richard Rodgers. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mack Wilson able to get him for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun is Minshew. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Here's Geis. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Again they run, again it's Geis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Collins made the tackle. A gain of 4 yards. First down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Quick slant to Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And he's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. But DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At their own 38.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 20.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Allen's pass.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To go.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Don't you do that.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Allen to throw once more and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because There are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moment. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on first down, Minshew underneath for Johnson. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
49.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.